I've never been this jammed. What's your question, my friend? What's your question, my friend? What's your question, my friend? Folks, welcome to Talk TV here on a Sunday night. Molson Indy Sunday, and what a day these two guests have had today. My goodness, what an honor it must have been to be the official starters for the 2002 Molson Indy, along with Trish Stratus, our guest tonight. Another proud Canadian did the honors today. Gentlemen, start your engines. A man who's also known as the Black Pegasus, Rabid Wolverine, the Canadian Crippler, a man who doesn't like nicknames, so that's the last time I will say that. He has traveled the world a couple of times over. Might be the most perfect technical wrestler in the world today, Chris Benoit, WWE Canadian president, a man who will answer all those questions about the WWF turning into the WWE, what happened to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, I see, I had to mention that right off the top. Chris Benoit, the champ, how are you, Slugger?
Good to be here.
Oh, good to have you. Carl, you know what? My wish list for a Sunday night, I knew that Trish and Chris were going to be on at the track today. Can you bring in Chris? Can you bring in yourself? Boom! Double off the wall, 3 runs in. You, my friend, wrestled for the first time in a year on Monday in Cleveland. How is the neck, anyway? How do you feel today?
Felt real good. Next morning was a little stiff, but that's to be expected.
Wow. That's a long time between assignments, my guy.
Oh, hell yeah. Full year.
Yeah. Oh,
full year.
Good to be back, though, I bet, huh?
Yeah, stop the voices in my head.
That's right. Yeah, I still have them. When I go to bed at night, there's a whole symphony up there. And you, my guy, today with Trish and Chris, boy, that was really an honor, I guess, for the WWE to be on that Molson Indy.
Molson Indy is so much fun to go there every year, and you know, we have a great relationship with the Molson people, and they did a tremendous job once again putting on a huge event. And
lots is going on with you. You're a busy man.
Yeah, you know.
Here's your time to vent.
Here's my shameless promotion and plugging.
Well, yeah, after this, we're just talking all about Chris and all that implies with his life.
My promotions.
That's right. Get it out of the way. Sweep them under the carpet.
Well, as you know, the 20th of this month, which is going to be on a Saturday, we're going to be at Woodbine Racetrack, starting at 11 a.m. And what's going to happen is that we're going to have a race, a sanctioned race, which each horse will be named after a WWE superstar. And then the betting proceeds will go to the Variety Village.
Will there be a Chris Benoit in that race?
So, no, Chris won't be running in the race personally.
But will there be a horse named Chris Benoit?
Probably there will be.
There you go.
We're gonna have,
that's my horse.
We're going to have 10 WWE superstars there. They're going to be signing autographs there. There's going to be lots of stuff. All families are welcome to go. You have to be 19 to bet, though, but all families are welcome to go. It's free, so it's going to be a great day. And then the end of the month...
There's more!
There's more!
Shameless plugs!
Shameless plugs.
Stop it!
July 31st, first ever, we're going to open a WWE Niagara Falls, and it's going to be a 220-foot high ride in Niagara Falls with our logo on the top. It's going to drop. It's a pile driver ride. It's going to drop right in the middle of our store, 4,000 square feet, with unique WWE merchandise there. Chris is going to be there for the grand opening on that day, and that's going to happen at noon on July 31st. Be huge.
We need you there to test drive this.
You got to come.
Absolutely. I'll be the first one. I'll need some Tylenol 3s, but you told me off the air you didn't. You just did some exercise and did a lot of it in the last year. No painkillers?
No.
I could give you some. You don't need them. You feel fine now.
Are you the man here in town?
I am the guy to go to. Yes, I am the. No. I tell you what. What's the pile driver? That sounds like maybe. How about the crossface? That'd be a good ride. I'd go on that.
This thing's like 3 G's force going up and down. So, and we're gonna save a spot just for you.
Absolutely. Talk about Canadians being hot these days. The Edge and Hulk Hogan just won the tag team championship. Trish Stratus, we'll show a little bit of her coming up. We got Val Venus, Christian, Tess, Lance Storm. You're hotter than a $2 pistol. It's good to be back, though, isn't it?
It's great to be back.
You know?
Yeah. So, I mean, after being off for a whole year, I'm telling you what, I never thought I'd miss it that much.
Wow.
Yeah.
When are you getting a shot of the WWE title? That's what everyone in the newsroom wants to know.
As soon as they send him my way.
Here's the belt. Start little sugar plums dancing in your head.
Yeah.
Last time I guess you were here, you were on with Rick the Temp on Much Music. It must have been a shame. Must have been pretty heartbreaking not to fight on your home soil at WrestleMania 18. But you know what? You just weren't ready then, were you?
No. I'd set a personal goal to be back by WrestleMania for that show, and the doctor just said, "Don't. It's not worth chancing it. Give it that extra 3 months and come back and be sure."
But how about the Canadians? What's in the water up here? My goodness. It's, you know, it's all like a who's who of the WWE and beyond.
Oh, yeah, and there's a lot of newcomers coming in as well.
You know why? Because Canada, there's such great fans. And our fans who want to pursue this type of life or career, You know, that's how they get into business. You know, Chris was a huge fan, you know, growing up in Edmonton. And protege Dynamite Kid.
Right.
And, you know, so I think because it's always been popular over all these years, it's a great influence, those upcoming stars. Edge, Christian, all those guys.
Well, you were born in Montreal. You're still a Habs fan. Thank you very much. Moved to Edmonton when you were 12. Then you went with the Hart family in 1985. Have you talked to Brett? He had a stroke a couple of weeks ago. Did you give him a call?
Yeah, I've talked to him several occasions, and he's doing well.
How was the Hart family? Boy, they've taken some shots to the head once in a while.
unbelievable.
Even Davey Boy Smith, who died of a heart attack in the woods in B.C. I guess you're in pretty close contact with the Hart family?
Yeah. I mean, you look at where they were, what was it, what, 6 years ago with the Hart Foundation and all that, and that big show they had in Calgary, and that's not that long ago. And you look at what's transpired in the last 6 years.
I've seen some of the video of the Hart dungeon downstairs, and of course the patriarch of the family. He'll slap you around. He doesn't care. He doesn't care who you are.
That's as close as you want to get.
What's he like? What's that family like?
Oh, it's great. Great to be there. Yeah, it was a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Absolutely.
Our last show in Calgary was a SmackDown show, and there was Stu Hart, you know, sitting in the chair. And the funny thing, here comes Hulk. Here's Stu. You know, Hulk, come over here. And he's grabbing, and Hulk knew he was in trouble. And all of a sudden, Stu started grabbing Hulk and started putting him some moves. It was the funniest thing ever.
And Edge and Hulk steal the headlines in Cleveland on the weekend, or I guess last Monday.
Yeah, that was I'm sure that's a personal thrill for Edge, because, you know, he grew up watching Hulk, and all of a sudden the tag team with them and win the titles. It's huge.
Well, Edge and Trish were supposed to do the Gentlemen Start Your Engines today, but dang, Chris is hotter than a pistol. Good to have you in. I mean, of all the guys to come in, and we're going to promote the heck out of whatever you're doing, and your next bunch of fights we've been reading on the internet. You're going to be a busy man coming up.
Yeah, we're in Philly tomorrow for Raw. So.
And the hits just keep on coming. Who are you wrestling tomorrow, Chris?
I've got no idea. I don't know until you get to the building.
Is that right?
That don't matter, yeah.
No kidding.
No.
Wow. You've had some great battles over the years with Booker T. We'll talk about that. Member of the Four Horsemen. We won't call you any of the nicknames that we discussed earlier. And we'll just be nice to Chris Benoit and Carl DeMarco. What a pleasure to have them on the wish list. Absolutely. Top of the list, Mr. Benoit. Second of all, Mr. DeMarco. And they're here. We're going to take your calls, ladies and gentlemen. WWE, the wrestling superstars are in the building. Here are the numbers to call: 872-CP24. Out of town, 1-888-863-CP24. 593 News is our fax number. Email talktv@pulse24.com. Chris Benoit, Carl DeMarco, John Gallagher. We're talking wrestling and all that implies on a Talk TV Sunday night. Here coming up on Cable Pulse 24. Back with you and more after this.
Okay. White tag's good. Red tags, you've hit the mother lode. Search for banners. Look for signs. This is what separates the women from the...